Welcome, everyone. Can you hear me all right over the music? All right. In the mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, there is a wonderful practice that is called the 3 minutes breathing space. 3 minutes breathing space is it's a shorter form of practice that it's very easy to, I wouldn't say it's very easy, it's easier to weave into our day-to-day life because it's quite structured and it's also short. And we can take use of this practice to step out of a very intense experience, or just an experience that we are not feeling in tune. Or for me, I know it's when I'm getting caught in the doing mode, getting caught in missions, in tasks, and forgetting my loved ones, really. And I'm not forgetting, but it's kind of like there's a story in my head that this is more important. And even just when noticing that, it's a good time to take a 3 minutes break, just a 3 minutes break to practice something. So we will practice the 3 minutes breathing space now, but we'll practice it over about 25 minutes. So the 3 minutes breathing space is divided into 3 steps. The first step is just checking in with ourselves. Just checking in with ourselves. The second step is bringing the attention again and again to the breath. Again and again to the breath. And the third step is zooming out from the breath and kind of resting in awareness. So there is focus awareness when I'm really focusing on something, and there is a quality of effort in it. And there is a different type of focus, which is it's kind of a general focus, more like gazing into the ocean, and gazing into the sky and letting things come and go as we are aware of it. So we can do it in 3 minutes or we can do it in 20 minutes. Today we'll do it over 20 minutes. And if you find it beneficial, I invite you to see the effects of it over a shorter period of time. So let's start. We start with finding a comfortable position, any comfortable position. Sitting, laying, a position where you can both rest and also not fall asleep. A position where we can have awareness of the body and maybe even straighten the spine, but also relax the shoulders. Yeah, good. Sometimes what helps is to take a gentle, deep breath in, and in the exhalation, really imagine how the whole body sinks down in the cushion, the mattress, just a little bit more. Yeah, good. And perhaps you would like to do it a couple more times, just consciously breathing deep. And with every exhalation, intentionally relaxing the body. The arms, the legs, the hips, the shoulders, the jaws, the forehead. In particular, the areas that maybe are familiar for you, where you hold tension. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And the first step is just noticing what is the experience right now. When we ask ourselves what is the experience, we can start with what's most obvious, a sensation, an emotion, or a thought. And if it's a thought, just notice if it's about the past, the present, the future. Notice what kind of a thought is it. Not so much thinking about the thought, but just noting the characteristics of the thoughts right now. As you sit, dedicating half an hour for yourself, for your body and mind. Maybe the experience is more noticeable in the emotions. Ask yourself if there's any feeling, mood, emotion that you can feel. Happiness, sadness, excitement, nervousness, guilt, shame, fear, or anything else. See what you can feel in the body right now. Can you feel yourself sitting or laying? Where is it that you feel it? Do you feel warmth somewhere, or coolness somewhere on the body? Can you feel your air touch, the skin touch the air? Can you feel lunch or lack of lunch? What can you hear right now? A sense of hearing. My voice. Maybe traffic or birds. Music. Your breath. What can you see with closed eyes or opened eyes? Just really tuning into what's happening. What's happening for me right now as I'm looking at it, as I'm hearing it, as I'm sensing it, as I'm thinking it, as I'm feeling it. That is the first step of the 3 minutes breathing space. The second step is gently shifting the attention to the breath. And see if you can just shift the attention without necessarily changing the breath. Rather gently bringing the attention to the sensations of the breath. Maybe you feel it in the abdomen or ribs or chest, the back of the throat. Maybe all of it, or none of it. It's all right. Practice of meditation is about attention and intentions. My intentions is to notice whatever I notice, and I put my attention on it. And as you look at the breath, notice what comes easier, the inhalation or the exhalation. Notice what kind of thoughts are coming up as you look at the breath. No need to change it, just to notice as you breathe consciously. Whenever we notice that we are not looking at the breath, but we're actively processing something or analyzing something, or prefer one thing than the other, like or dislike, thinking about the past or the future, it's totally fine. And it's so natural. Whenever we notice that, we just gently shift the attention back to the breath. If the mind is easily distracted and sailing away, you can actively take a few deep, slow breaths. Then gently let the breath become natural as you look at the flow of the air. Practice of meditation it's not about staying focused, but it is about bringing back the attention to our anchor point. In this case, it's the breath, the thing that is always with us. Basic things that sustain us and give us so much indication about what's happening inside. Still we notice, as we focus on the breath, we notice what called for our attention. Is it a sensation? Is it an emotion? Is it a thought? We notice, we observe. Gently coming back to the breath. Without pushing or suppressing, acknowledging and coming back. The next exhalation, I invite you to broaden the focus, as if you're looking at more and more parts in the body, starting with the breath, both the sensations in the back of the throat and the abdomen or the chest, tip of the nose, the face, the head, the shoulders, the torso, the hips, the legs. Until holding your whole self in awareness. Allowing yourself to be exactly who you are right now. Allowing the breath to soften. You would like to invite slightly, very gently deeper breath in, and if you would like to, feel free to do so. Maybe witnessing how the body can embody this moment. As we come to the end of this practice, I invite you to ask yourself, what is it that you wish for you to share onward to your loved ones, to your family, to your community? What is it that you wish for you to share with others? Taking a couple last deep breaths. Relaxing the body. Relaxing the breath, bringing the awareness of movement, moving the fingers and toes, maybe the neck, the torso, maybe your shoulders. When you feel ready in your own time and way, opening the eyes and coming back. Thank you. I wish us all a loving and open, both focus and accepting, and both whole and relaxing into what is happening. The rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the year. Thank you very much.